I know my mom was big on making sure that I was still like a kid.
My name is Queen, and I'm 10 years old, and my big personality makes me win in pageants.
Hi, I'm Jane from McKinney Grad School.
My name is Queen Huntley. I'm 25 years old, and I'm originally from Charlotte, North Carolina. I first started doing pageants around when I was like 8 years old. I want to say different from other people that's been on the show. I was the one that kind of pushed my mom to do it. I actually started off watching the show, kind of like forced my mom to be like, hey, this is like something I want to pursue.
She came to me one day and she told me this was her passion. That's the word. This was her passion and desire, and if we loved her, we would support it. Now, how can you say no to that?
What was it like being on the show?
My experience was relatively positive, and it's something that I like look back on as like a fun time of like being mic'd up, doing confessionals, having them like follow me around. And during that age, all I wanted to do was be famous. So like I felt like I was famous during that time. Being able to like watch my episode once it did premiere with like my family and friends, and just having that kind of like moment of like, wow, I was on like national TV was like really cool.
How did it feel to have your designs showcased as a little kid like that?
These are a couple of my good outfits. I do a lot of sewing and designing with my dolls.
Gave me a good sense of confidence. It's kind of like inspired me more to like continue on with like the fashion stuff. Professionally, I do more of like the corporate side of fashion, but I still like make clothes or like sew and stuff like that. So like it just always is a constant for me.
What inspired you as a kid? What was like your fashion inspiration?
Love Mugler stuff. I think the whole glitz and glam and rhinestones and sequins and stuff like that, and very avant-garde. I think it plays a lot into like what the pageant stuff is. During that time specifically, which is kind of like bad to say, we saw a lot of inspiration with costume design and stuff like that through like Victoria's Secret fashion shows.
Oh, okay.
So like a lot of their different like themes that they did, especially like within the early 2000s, like played a part. I know one of my outfits, the popcorn outfit that was featured, that was specifically inspired by a look from Victoria's Secret.
You know, with pageants, you're a little kid and you're drawing inspiration from like much more mature themes. Did you or your mom like together ever have trouble grappling with that?
I think there are people that do push that aspect a little bit too far, but I know my mom was big on like making sure that like I was still like a kid. Like it wasn't, I was not going to be over sexualized or anything like that. So it was still age appropriate. She was one of my biggest cheerleaders even now.
And I feel like that's the way that you're able to do reality TV as a kid and come out like a well-rounded adult. Yeah.
Yes, I agree.
Is to have someone to be able to do that. So that's amazing.
Being in pageants helped me gain so much confidence within myself and how I present myself to others.
Do you watch reality TV? And if so, what's your favorite show right now?
I do watch a lot of reality TV. I'm literally a Bravo junkie. I'm an OG VPR fan. Vanderpump Rules. That's like my jam.
Yep. Do you watch The Valley?
Yes.
Oh
yes.
The Valley's too good. They just are drama forever for the rest of their lives.
Right, exactly. Jax is a menace.